Hey there, it's your Avon lady, Chris Arnold, and I have your product picks for campaign 13 of 2022. And this campaign, we are focusing on a must-have, not just for summer, but for year-round, and that is excellent SPF protection. So we all know how important sun protection is, and we're introducing two great new options. One for those who like to combine their sun protection with skincare, and those who want a more natural alternative to typical sunscreens. So we have our Anew Solaire Sunscreen. We have our everyday face and our active face and body. Both are SPF 50. So that's our highest SPF for UVA, UVB protection. But these are also combining your SPF protection with luxury skincare. So they have a lot of the same ingredients as our Anew LX and our LX New Ultimate and Platinum collections. So they have paenol and peony extract, which help to restore cell growth, stimulate production of collagen, and aid in controlling excess production of melanin or increased pigmentation, which is one of the signs of sun damage. Niacinamide, which actually visibly minimizes the look of pores, improves skin tone, and softens the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles, protects against environmental stressors and damage. And panthenol, which is vitamin B5, which is kind of a super hydrator, which really helps the skin hold in moisture, which, you know, sun exposure can help dry out the skin, so it kind of helps counteract that. And lastly, the Anew Solaire has nutmeg extract, which evens out skin tone. It has an antibacterial quality to it, and it has a calming and soothing effect on the skin. I will say these are both very, very lightweight products. So, you know, they've got the skin-loving ingredients, but they also work great, you know, as part of your skincare routine and under your makeup. You know, so you've got the everyday face and very, very lightweight lotion. You can see it almost drips a little bit, and it absorbs in very, very quickly with no white cast. So that's a very, very important feature. You know, if it's something you're using under your makeup, you don't want that white cast, and even more important, if you're not putting makeup over it. So definitely good for those who are looking for the SPF with the added daily skincare benefits. It's a hydrating gel cream for the face. And then the body is actually a light, silky lotion, and it's got almost a water-like feel to it. So you can see that just kind of run there. I'm going to move some of this down onto my arm too, just because that's a little bit much for the area on my hand. And again, just absorbs right in. And I have had a chance to wear this a couple times, you know, for the day, both for the face, and it works beautifully under the makeup. It doesn't cause my skin to get oily or greasy as the day goes on. They are both very good for oily skin. They're suitable for all skin types, even sensitive skin, and they have almost no scent to them. I don't actually smell it when I'm putting it on. I only can smell it when I'm doing this, when I have it all over my hand and I'm putting it right up under my nose. So almost no scent at all. Again, great for all skin types, even sensitive skin. So if you have sensitive skin, you can use both of these, and especially well suited for oily skin because it will not increase the oiliness and shininess of the skin. We've got no PABA, no alcohol, again, no white cast, which is super important in your sunscreen. These formulas also contain no oxybenzone or octinoxate, which are both ingredients that have been banned in Hawaii and Key West because they're toxic to the sea ecosystem. So you can, you know, be confident that you're using sunscreen that does not have those ingredients in them. So these are reef-safe formulas. We're also adding our Sun Protection Plus, and find that in the brochure here. Sun Protection Plus. So this is for fun in the sun naturally. So this is our more natural alternative to typical sunscreens. It's made with natural organic ingredients, non-GMO, gluten-free. It's mineral zinc oxide and titanium dioxide. And you can think of these mineral sunscreen ingredients as millions of little mirrors bouncing away the harmful rays of the sun. So it's a good SPF solution for the family. These can be used for family members 6 months and older, so great for families with children. So again, no UV chemical sunscreen filters, so no avobenzone, no oxybenzone. It is a hint of a fruit scent. It's a very, very light also. And you get immediate protection because it's a physical barrier instead of a chemical barrier. You don't have to wait for the sunscreen to absorb to get that sun protection. So it is mineral-based, non-toxic, natural, vegan, reef-safe, non-greasy formulas. So here's the face SPF 25. And this has actually got a little bit of tint to it. I do notice I used it, just on my face with no makeup. And I don't really notice the tint once it's been, once it's been rubbed in. And again, no white cast on the one for the face, which is probably why it has that tint. Because of course, mineral sunscreens are known for that white cast. Think of the lifeguard with the zinc oxide on their nose from way back in the day that you used to see. So I think that's where that tint for the face comes in, that you don't get that white cast when you use it on the face. And then the sun protection for body is SPF 40, and it's a bit thicker. It actually, you got to squeeze it pretty good to get it out of there. And so it does give a nice thick layer there. But again, no real, this is the only one that really has even a hint of the white cast, and even then it kind of goes away. I will say, as far as the feel of this, it doesn't feel or smell like your typical sunscreen, but you do feel that you've got that protection on the skin. If you've ever used our silicone glove hand cream and gotten a bit too much of it on your hands, if you use too much of the silicone glove, it'll leave, you can feel it on the surface of your skin. But it's not an unpleasant feel. It's, I actually like it as a way of determining if there is still sunscreen on my arm or if I have somehow rubbed it all off. So I'm actually taking that as a good thing, but it's got a nice feel to it. But you will want to wash it off your fingers after you apply, because you'll still be able to feel it later on. It is water resistant, so that's part of the feel for the one for the body. It is free from silicones, parabens, phthalates, and there's no artificial fragrance. So it has that light fruit scent, but it's not an artificial fragrance. It's part of the ingredients. They are hypoallergenic and suitable for sensitive skin. Again, makes them great for the whole family. So yeah, that's our Sun Protection Plus. I'm really glad to have, we have a great Bug Guard line that does have sunscreen in it, but I'm really glad to have this for those times where you maybe don't need the insect repellent, but you really want some good, sun protection. And also because these are the more natural, natural and organic and vegan type products that folks are looking for in their products these days. So like that we have those to offer for sure. I also have a couple of makeup items that are new to introduce. First up, we have our Illuminating Cushion Corrector, and it's available in 3 shades. So we have the Fair Light, the Medium, and the Tan Deep. So when we have a smaller color palette, they're generally going to be more flexible shades that you won't need to match as precisely as some others. So it's an illuminating corrector, so it'll hide circles and blemishes. And it's a cushion formula, which we've had cushion formulas before, but they come with these fun little cellulose applicators. And the product is in a cushion in the compact that seals up tight. I'm really liking this. I'm using it especially under the eyes, so you get a little bit of the product on there, and then you just pat that in wherever you want to cover darkness and illuminate that area. And I have to say that looks much darker on my hand than it does under my eyes. That's interesting. So I like this type of applicator because it's kind of a mess-free application. Anytime I can limit the amount of product I'm getting on my hands from my makeup routine, the faster my makeup routine is. So definitely like that aspect of it. It's infused with antioxidant vitamin E and vitamin C, and has camellia flower extract. So again, it's sort of like our Colors of Love collection where you're getting those skin-loving ingredients in your makeup. Also free from parabens, sulfates, and fragrance. There's no scent to it, really. So, and I think it's working really good. You know, you guys get to see my under eye bags a lot, so you see how it kind of works well underneath my Magix tint to kind of blend those out. So that's our new Illuminating Cushion Corrector. And then we have new Cashmere Ultimate Volume Mascara. And so we have a fun new mascara formula. Forgot to put my notes up here. So it's a unique triple sphere brush. It's definitely not like any brush I have ever seen. Kind of reminds me of some topiaries that you'll see in like the lobbies of fancy office buildings or apartment buildings. But what I love about this triple sphere brush is it really does, like if you've watched any of my videos showing like when I put on my mascara, I do a little like back and forth wiggle to get all of the lashes and get the product on all of them. I don't have to do that with this one. This one is just a straight swipe. And then I've still got this nice big area to kind of hit those corner lashes there with the tip. So it's got biotin and collagen, helps keep the lashes looking healthy and strong, and vegan waxes, and the waxes create a smooth texture, so it enhances the way the formula adheres to the lashes, so you get more of the product on the lashes and more of the product stays on the lashes, so it's not coming off throughout the day. So that's our Cashmere Ultimate Volume Mascara. And if you make sure to join the Thoughts on Beauty group on Facebook. I'm going to be attempting, if I can get good pictures, to show, I have this mascara, I have the Wash Off Waterproof mascara, and I have the Love at First Lash mascara. Those are the mascaras that I use in my daily makeup routine. And I was going to do, you know, apply each of them and do pictures, like close-up pictures of the eyes to show how the different formulas look on the eyes, to see what kind of you know, look you get from each of those. So definitely Thoughts on Beauty on Facebook. And even if I am not able to get good pictures to illustrate the difference between those, there's lots of cool information in that group. So that's it. Short and sweet. That's all I've got for you this campaign. Hope you're having a wonderful day, and I will see you again in 2 weeks.